So yeah, fortunately we back on the news, man. We back in national television in Orlando. So yesterday, now there was a deadly shooting in Pine Hills. Can I talk, baby? But we sitting in the car, by the way. Her mom doing the practice exam for work, so and she don't want to be inside, and so we sitting in the car. That's why she's in the front seat, so safety first. But anyway, so there was a shooting in Pine Hills yesterday, and not a lot of details, but
hey guys, this new information really makes it even more hard to understand. The accused killer didn't even know the first victim in this shooting spree. And I want to bring up that picture of that suspect right now. He's 19-year-old Keith Moses. He is here in the Orange County Jail at the moment. He's only charged with one murder right now for the killing of 38-year-old Natasha Augustine. And the arrest report we got this morning says that she was riding in a car with another man who we now know was Moses' cousin. And they decided to pick up Moses because they saw him on the side of the road and he, quote, seemed down. Now, that was on Hastings Street in Pine Hills. And the report says they were all in that car for only about 30 seconds when the driver heard a bang and then saw Augustine with blood on her head. Now, he said that Augustine had not been arguing with Moses at all before that gunshot, and he didn't really even know the victim. Investigators say that the driver stopped the car, Moses got out and ran away. The Orange County Sheriff's Office spent hours at that scene, but then left in the afternoon. Several news crews were there covering the murder, and the Spectrum News 13 team stayed behind. It was close to 4 p.m. as you guys said that Moses allegedly came back and shot the reporter and photographer. The reporter, Dylan Lyons, killed there. The photographer, Jesse Walden, was injured now at the hospital. Next, the sheriff says Moses went into a house and opened fire on 9-year-old Tiana Major and her mother. The little girl was also killed. Her mother was injured. Soon after that, Moses was caught. And we heard some more from Sheriff Mina about the circumstances of that capture. They say that really the gun that he still had was still hot from all of the shots that were fired and that he had run out of ammo in that gun. They say after he was caught that he pretended to be asleep while being questioned by investigators. So no real answers coming from him about why all of this happened. We do know that he is expected to face a judge within the next hour for his first appearance on that one murder charge, and we do expect more charges to be filed as this investigation continues. Reporting live at the Orange County Jail, Bob Hazen, West 2 News.
Details are coming out, and at the end of it, a 9-year-old was killed, a reporter was killed, and a woman was killed, 38-year-old woman who I actually knew. So rest in peace to her. But what's devastating is devastating on a lot of fronts. Three innocent people who had nothing to do with nothing were killed, which appears to be for no reason, randomly, for absolutely no reason at all. Also, an arrest was made, a 19-year-old kid. And this 19-year-old kid was an aspiring rapper. And his rap name, and I'm not making this up, was K Killer. That was his rap name. He had a single or a song that he was pushing that had a video, which I think since has been taken down, called I'll Take Your Life. Again, not making this up, not adding anything to it. Literally, his name is K Killer, was his rap name. He had a song called I'll Take Your Life. Now, I've been around a long time, especially in Orlando. I've done terrestrial radio. I've been on the airwaves, syndicated nightly hip-hop radio. I do a podcast that's been running for 5 years. I've done it, which it highlight a lot of the time, mostly rappers, local rappers. And I talk about rap a lot. I talk about hip hop a lot. Have conversations with creatives and think tanks and think people and people who are into that kind of thing. I've done that for the better part of my last 5 or 6 years. And I often have this conversation with people when I tell people that I don't listen to quote unquote op music or kill everybody music, ESTG. I don't listen to that kind of music. People make fun of me and they laugh. Hey, what you listen to? Woke, or like you listen to like artsy fartsy music. Now I listen to. I have a very distinct criteria when it comes to rap in general. I don't mind hearing about death or crime or gay. I don't mind listening to that as long as there's a message, there's a story, it's a reason. So like recently we celebrated 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying, 20 years. Which is a great benchmark, great example, because there was a lot of like death undertones, but it's a distinct difference in I'm not saying one is better than the other. I probably wouldn't enjoy listening to that album now if it came out today. But there was a story. There was a distinct story, and it was an explaining of a person's thought process who had been in a certain lifestyle and almost lost his life, a part of that lifestyle. So it was a body of work. It was an art to it. Now it's just like, hey, you stepped in my shoe, I'm gonna kill everybody in the room. Or he's an op, he lived down the street, I never liked him, he should die. And truthfully, I'm not even saying that one is better than the other. Just kind of showing like an evolution, which 50 wasn't the first to put that kind of music out. But I think he put out a masterpiece that kind of capsulized that kind of genre of music, and how it has evolved into nothingness, and everybody is killing everybody on every song. The only people don't even make love songs no more. There's no 21 Questions or PIMP, or there's no if I can't make it, no, it can't be done. Like it's none of that. It's just I killed people on every record for no real reason. I'm trying not to go. I'm just trying not to ramble or go all over the place. It's just so disheartening to a 9-year-old, man, a woman who had nothing to do with nothing, who was innocent by all accounts, a reporter who was just doing their job. They all dead now at the hands of somebody who called themselves K Killer and had a song called "I'll Take Your Life." KRS once said, "Watch what you say, 'cause you attract it." And I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, man, 'cause she ain't gonna let me talk too much longer. I just thought it was important to come on here and let people know that if we gonna do this Black Lives Matter and outrage about Tyree Nichols and countless names of senseless violence and murder, then we can no longer ignore this. And I love music. I love the culture. And like I said, rap in its inception was almost like a news highlight of what's going on in our community. So murder and jealousy and envy, that happens just like everywhere else in the world. And so I don't necessarily have a problem with rap depicting or reporting that. But the hyperbolized, gratuitous, hyper accentuated op music, murder music, everybody gotta die, it's damning. It's damning to our community. And ain't no way to say it, ain't no way around it. I got a 10-month-old right here. Got an 11-year-old boy, 9-year-old. They're her brothers. And I can't imagine having to bury them because some random 19-year-old with a gun decided that he wanted to kill people that day. I can't ignore the correlation. Death is murder. That's all a part of life, unfortunately. And you gotta rap about it if that's a part of life. But if that's all you rap about, then you ain't really rapping about nothing, and that ain't life. Because there's more to life to that. Rest in peace to the people who passed away, man. All I'm saying, man, is just I hate to be that guy because I don't want to excuse the powers that be in the system that we're in for the destruction that they contributed to and be the one who says, oh, this is the music, because it's not just the music, but it's important that we highlight when it is the music. But I think she's ready to eat. She's gonna get up out of here, man, but wish it was coming to you under better circumstances, man. Say bye, baby. Say bye. Say bye. Anyway, man, like and subscribe. And while y'all out there doing whatever it is that you doing, I'll be in the bathroom.